Hey, what up, YouTube? Sorry it's so close and personal and it's all in your face, man. This is the PhD of consciousness. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm just out here getting a little exercise in, so please don't mind me. Don't think about what it is or how it is. Just think about what it is. So we're going to journey through here. Today's video is about men's mental health and the problems that men go through, that a lot of women out here say that men is mentally and emotionally unstable with all of that. And hey, that shit is absolutely true, because they the ones who put the self-infliction on the men. Like, as for myself, I got full custody of my children. I've been an active dad. I'm always gonna be an active dad, and both of my children's mothers now. And my first one, I don't have any kind of legal nothing with my oldest son, except the fact I signed the birth certificate. But my second son's mom, we was married, so things was a little bit different. I still went through the whole process of filing an court papers with an attorney. Shit just didn't help it. You know what I mean? They don't really advocate for it. You can look it up. Now, I'm in California now, but whenever I did my court shit, it was all in a state called Oklahoma. And man, that state there is specifically for women. So my first one, I wasn't married to her, so I had no rights. I went to court, but they still don't give a damn. Then they wonder why young kids out here is mischievous and got the little attitudes and shit that they got. They don't got no daddies in the house to line shit out. But anyway, my oldest son's mom, me and her was never married. But my youngest two children, me and their mom was married, 13 years to be exact. We separated, and it's still all about the children. So like, this woman done taken my children from me against court order, and I've been going through court. I done filed all kind of paperwork. This woman ain't filed nothing. It's crazy how the courts is allowing this woman to still be able to be in contempt and have my children in a whole different state. That's mind-blowing to me. And then they wonder why men have mental health problems. Well, I'm not one of them dads that don't give a fuck about his kids. I'm an active dad. And if you look at my rap sheet and my paperwork, I done filed everything a man can file to get his kids back, to get the court systems to see what's going on. And still, motherfuckers out of thousands of dollars and out of a lot of headaches, because there's still nothing that's working in my favor. And I'm telling you, mental health is something big with men. I mean, it's big with anybody, but men go through more mental health, more mental issues than anybody else. A man got to try to figure out how to be strong, how to be a provider. Always have to think for himself, think for others, think for his kids, think for his wife, think for his girlfriend or whoever it is that he's dealing with. People don't understand the traumas that a man go through. Like, man, I ain't seen my kids in a whole goddamn year and a half, man, and I got full custody. Somebody want to try to ask me why that's not stressful. That's stressful as fuck. Man, my mind be fucked up, dude. I be sometime wanting to take my motherfucking self out. Only because my kids is my world, and the kid's mom know that shit. That's why that bitch did that shit. And I don't understand why the system will allow a woman to do that, but here it is, me as a man that's to file every proper paperwork there is to file. I don't get no fucking justice. And then you wonder why motherfuckers go out here and shoot shit up, blow shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with when a nigga in jail, man, and this girl on the phone probably cheating on him or fucking around and shit, man. Men can't. Hey, when a man's mental loses it, he snap. And that's the sad part about it, is don't nobody give a fuck. But we can listen to these women nag all day about the problems and decisions and the choices that they made, and we get to pat them on the motherfucking back. So I'm all about supporting men's awareness, man. Keep your mental straight, bro. Stay strong, stay active, stay working out. Do like what I'm doing. I stay on the bicycle, man. Just always trying to keep my mind in a place to where I can, get ahead and not be so stress-bound and allow the world to try to block me in, because my mental health is everything, bro. I have to walk away from certain things to have peace in my life. And I know it's hard at times, and Shit, man, sometimes I be at work, just be tripping out, zoned out, want to just leave, want to just walk off because I'm like, man, what's the purpose of me in life? Keep striving. I got kids, I can't even see them. You know what I mean? When I get off to work, I see people with their kids and I don't have mine. It's a bothersome. It's terrible. I always want to see my kids, man, and the fact that I don't, they wonder why your mind is like how it is. And you're going day by day by day without seeing your shorties and seeing your little boys and your little girls. And they growing and they wondering why they daddy ain't around. I think that's the most fucked up thing in the world because most children, if they daddies is somewhat active or even if he ain't active, kids want to be around their daddy, man. And I got young boys, so I'm raising young men. And I want my young men to be prepped and ready for this world and what it is that they're going to have to look forward to, because the things that I'm going through now, all it's going to do is transition to the next generation. Because the men that's in the house, that's with the women, they emotional. As soon as they get to a certain age, the emotions is going to start coming out. When the emotions come out, it's going to leave a trail. So either they're going to have bad problems with the police, they're going to have what people call authority issues, you know what I mean? And then now this little kid going to start lashing out. And next thing you know, you got a problematic kid, but you said, oh, it's all good. They don't need no daddies around. No, they need their daddies around. And daddies need their kids around. Father's Day went past, nobody gave two fucks about that shit. But Mother's Day is around, and half these women don't even take care of their children, but they still get to be mothers. So to all my active dads, man, stay focused, man. For anybody that's going through court deliberations and got full custody like me and still not getting nowhere, bro, hey, keep pushing. I know that shit is difficult. I know that shit is hard. I know at times you might be going through times where you might want to do like what I do and want to take myself out, you know what I'm saying? But there's people here that love you like your children, bro, so don't give up. I know it's hard. And at times I have to retell myself that, but you know, life is real, man, and I have more respect for people that have committed suicide, and I grieve with those and the loved ones of those that have went through the loss of somebody that took their own life. Is because when a person is in pain, don't nobody know what kind of pain that you're in. People just assume that everything is okay because everything might be okay for them in their life at that present moment. But everything is not all right for everybody. And sometimes when you say you're a family member or you're a friend and you're looking out for them, you need to touch bases with them people. You need to call them and see how their day going. You need to check in on them to make sure everything is straight. Because if you're not, and they feel like they're alone, and they don't have nobody to talk to, and they have all these different voices in their head telling them what they should and shouldn't do, or if they should be here or if they not should be here, you know, you never know what a person's mind is going through who's in this low state of vibration and don't feel like nobody cares for them anymore. So if we got so many Christians out here and we got so many people that say that they are of a religious belief system, I really believe we need more of those people reaching out, doing more instead of talking about it. And that's why I'm not a big advocate of religion, because that shit is a crock of crap, man. The only person that's gonna heal your mental health is yourself. The only person that's gonna push through all of what you're going through is yourself. You gotta be bigger than the situation, and you gotta know that you can overcome the situation. And whatever you allow your energy to go into, you know, that's what it is that you're gonna highly attract to yourself. So you gotta start attracting positive vibes and know whatever situation that you're going through, you're gonna be able to come out. Every dog, like they say, got his day. Every dark night, there's a brighter sun. So you have to keep that in mind, because even though it might seem hard right now, you might want to give up right now, and nobody is in your corner right now, just remember, first of all, you in your own corner. So nobody is a better advocate for themselves than themselves. But secondly, after that, get around people that truly support you. Get around people that really know who you really are at the times of when you're at your lowest, to be able to build you back up and put you where you need to be. Because a lot of times we have influences around us, and if we don't stay grounded with those that are mostly positive, and we trying to get to a certain plateau in our life, and we ain't there yet, mentally or physically, we got to have those around us to keep us strengthened, to be able to get to that next level, to start thinking different. Because I'm telling you, things in life will start to change when you change your mind. But as long as you keep thinking the way that you're thinking, those things are going to attract to you, because you are attracting those things by speaking it. And you have to know that even if your day is not going good, still say my day is going good, because you're still putting that out there in the universe. You got to make sure that you start to believe it. You can't speak something and you don't believe something. Now, this ain't no Jesus church shit. It's just true life stuff. If you believe that you're going to make it to the NBA, you got to believe that with all your heart. If you don't believe it, then you can't be halfway. You got to be all the way in. You got to know fully and be fully persuaded that you know that shit gonna work out. So always talk to yourself. Keep yourself on high vibrations. Tell yourself that you are more than what people say that you are. You are good. Tell yourself that you are loved. You love yourself. Tell yourself that you are perfect. Tell yourself that you are making everything in perfect timing. Tell yourself that you are beautiful. Tell yourself that you are handsome. Tell yourself that everybody that is around you, that is somebody, is currently around you right now. For those that aren't around you, it's definitely not people that you need around you in your life right now. All you need in your life is positivity and good vibes. Be able to change your mental clarity. Because after 21 days, if you start thinking positive and write down your plans and write down your endeavors and write down the things that you want to happen for you in life, they'll start happening. Because 21 days, that's all it takes to have something new to come to mind. All it takes is 21 days to have a different mind frame, a different mindset, a different mind change. But you got to start thinking positive about yourself. So like I said again, this is Mental Health Month. This is to all my men. Make sure that you go work out, exercise, focus on yourself. Know that you are the prize. Know that you are everything. Know that you can make it. Know that whatever goals that you're trying to seek, you can get them. Every obstacle is going to be a hard obstacle, but anything that's worth having, you got to put a little effort in and show a little bit of grit, a little gritter that it took to get to where you're going. So if you're trying to get across the street, man, you know, it's not just going to be a straight walk. Some people might accidentally hit your ass. Some people might veer into your lane. Some people might even want to push you out your motherfucking lane, because that's just what life is. As long as you stay on the straight and narrow, and the straight path, and go to the direction that you're trying to go, you'll make it. See, because these motherfucking people out here is crazy. You see what I'm saying? So y'all be good. I ain't gonna say none of that other shit, but keep that mental clarity straight, man. Make sure. Y'all have a good one.